Okay, let's dive in. If you're learning English, or, if you've ever been traveling,
Huh.
you know the supermarket is more than just, well, a place to grab dinner.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a mini language test every time.
Exactly. It's where that functional language really hits the road. Necessity, right?
Right.
So today, we're doing a deep dive. Essential supermarket English.
That's the plan. And it's so important because honestly, that grocery store transaction, it's often the first real quick interaction learners have.
No time to pull out the dictionary.
Not at all. So our goal today is precision. We've looked at the material you sent, the curriculum,
Yeah.
and we've pulled out the absolute must-know words, the key dialogue patterns.
The core stuff.
The core stuff. If you get this down, you're genuinely ready for, I'd say, 90% of those everyday shop interactions.
Moving from that feeling of panic to confidence.
Exactly. From hesitation to just getting it done.
And look, our mission here isn't about, global food supply chains or anything.
No, much simpler.
It's just about getting those apples or that loaf of bread into your basket without a fuss.
Right.
And the blueprint we reviewed, it's great because it maps the whole thing out, doesn't it?
It does. It treats the whole shopping trip like a structured role play.
Step by step.
From finding the eggs to getting your receipt. It gives you the lines, basically, for both sides.
So where do we start finding things right? That's always the first hurdle.
Always the search. And what's interesting is that the key isn't just knowing the word for apple.
No. What is it then?
It's how you start the conversation, how you ask for help.
Ah, okay. Because just walking up and saying apples, where, might work.
It might, yeah, but it's a bit blunt.
A little abrupt. So what's the smoother way, the polite way to open that door?
It really hangs on two simple words. Excuse me.
Right. The classic.
That's your signal. You're about to interrupt. You need something. Then you launch the question.
Excuse me, where are the apples, eggs, whatever?
Exactly. Excuse me, where are the eggs? Master that phrase, and you've got your immediate win for finding anything.
Okay, so polite opener sorted. Excuse me. Now, understanding the answer, that involves some specific location words.
Yes, that spatial language. The material we looked at highlights a kind of hierarchy for location, starting broad.
Broad, like
the section. Supermarkets are often divided up.
the fruit section, dairy section.
Exactly. The assistant can narrow it down fast by saying they're in the fruit section or check the frozen goods section. That keyword section points you to a general zone.
Okay, so I'm in the right section, let's say the fruit section. Still need to find the actual apples among all the other fruit.
Right. Now we need more precise language.
How does that work?
That's where relative location comes in. Words that describe where something is compared to something else.
Like,
The example used is next to. So the apples might be next to the bananas.
okay, next to.
Right beside them.
Exactly, adjacent. It's like micro-navigation, very specific, very clear, no confusion. Got it. And then there's the word for those long rows of shelves, right? For stuff that isn't around the edges like fruit or meat.
Precisely. For things like pasta, cereal, coffee, the staples, you absolutely need the word aisle.
Ah, yes, aisle. That's the long row you walk down, usually numbered.
Usually numbered, yeah. An assistant won't always say dairy section if the milk is halfway down a numbered row.
What would they say instead?
They'd be more specific. Bread is in aisle 5. Or maybe it's in aisle 5 near the milk.
Okay, so aisle plus maybe near for extra precision.
That combination gives you pinpoint accuracy. Aisle 5, near the milk. Hard to go wrong there.
All right. Item located, we've got it, or we're standing right in front of it. But price tags aren't always clear, or maybe things aren't priced individually.
The next big question, cost.
And asking about cost, there's a key grammatical shift, isn't there? Depending on what you're holding.
Oh, yes, a really important one. You have to distinguish singular things or stuff sold by weight from things you count.
Like one loaf of bread versus several apples.
Exactly. For that single loaf, you ask, how much is it? Singular is.
Okay, how much of it?
But if you're asking about multiple things, like those apples or maybe eggs,
Then it's plural.
then it's plural are. How much are they?
How much are they? Okay, get that is versus are, right?
It's a subtle sign, but it shows you've got a good handle on functional English. Makes you sound more fluent.
And then the answer, the price they give you. You need to listen for more than just the number, the dollars and cents.
Absolutely critical. You need to catch the quantifying unit.
The what now?
The quantifying unit, what the price actually refers to, because things are sold differently.
Ah, right, like loose fruit versus a bag of rice.
Exactly. For fresh stuff sold by weight, like apples, the price is often given as $2.50 per kilo. You hear that? Per.
Okay, per kilo, like a rate.
It's a rate, yes. But if you're buying something pre-packaged, like that bag of rice,
The language changes.
it does. For a fixed weight, like 1 kilo of rice, they'll probably say $3 for 1 kilo.
Okay, for 1 kilo, not per.
See the difference? Per is the rate. For is for a
Wow, look at all these
specific,
fresh fruits.
defined
What do you think we should
package
get
or
for a
amount.
picnic?
And what about things like
Definitely some
eggs?
apples and
Good
maybe some
example.
oranges that look so
For
juicy.
things sold in cartons or packs, the unit is often the number inside, like $2.80 for 6, meaning 6 eggs.
So you absolutely have to catch that last bit per kilo for 1 kilo for 6.
If you don't hear that unit, the price is almost meaningless, is $2.80 for 1 egg, or 6, or it doesn't.
Big difference.
Huge. And knowing the structure helps you read the price signs yourself, too.
That's the real takeaway here, isn't it? It's not just memorizing how much is it.
Yeah.
It's understanding you need to listen for the structure of the price.
Exactly. It shifts it from pure memory to actual comprehension.
It's grammar, but like useful grammar.
Functional grammar in action, that's what it is.
Okay, let's move down the store. You've navigated the aisles, you've maybe asked about a price, your trolley or cart is full.
Yes, we'll get to trolley versus cart.
You head to the checkout. Now, this stage has its own specific set of words, doesn't it? For the equipment, the person, the process.
Definitely. We pulled out 5 words that are just absolutely essential for the checkout phase.
Okay, lay them on it.
Well, we already mentioned aisle for navigation, but thinking about the checkout itself, first, what are you pushing your stuff around in?
Ah, right. The great debate.
It is. And it matters for learners because what you hear depends on where you are. In the US, mostly.
Your cart, shopping cart.
Right. But if you're in the UK, Australia, maybe other places.
It's trolley, shopping trolley.
And you need to know both. Because if someone asks you to, I don't know, return your trolley, and you only know cart.
Wow, look
You
at
might
all
be
these fresh
confused.
fruits. What do you
Think they
we
mean
should get for a
something else.
picnic?
Exactly. So be
Definitely
ready for
apples
both.
and maybe some oranges
Trolley
that look so
cart.
juicy.
Essential distinction.
Good point. That's a classic friction point. Okay, what's next? The person running the checkout.
That one's pretty standard, thankfully. They're the cashier.
Cashier. Easy enough. Word 3.
4th word, technically, if we count aisle, trolley cart, cashier,
Ah, right. It's
what you get at the very end, the proof you paid.
the paper slip,
Well,
the receipt.
receipt. And crucially, don't just assume you'll get one or wait passively.
Might need to ask.
You might. So the key phrase is, can I have my receipt, please? Polite, clear.
Can I have my receipt, please? Got it. And the 5th word. One everyone likes.
Everyone hopes for this one. Discount.
Ah, yes. A lower price.
Just knowing the word is useful. You might hear, there is a discount on apples today. Or see it on a sign.
Okay, so those 5. Aisle, trolley cart, cashier, receipt, discount. They cover the sort of physical setup and outcome of the checkout.
Pretty much. They give you the nouns for the whole process.
What about the actual conversation there? Managing the interaction with the cashier.
Right. Let's start with when they talk to you. They'll almost always start it off.
Yeah.
Usually with, can I help you? Or maybe next, please, if there's a queue.
Okay, but what if you're not actually ready? Maybe you're just organizing your bags or something near the till or just browsing nearby.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't need help or you're not quite ready. You need a polite way to say, not yet, or I'm okay.
What's the go-to phrase for that?
The standard polite refusal is, I'm just looking, thank you.
I'm just looking, thank you.
Wow,
It
look at all
signals
these
you don't
fresh
need
fruits.
assistance right
What do you
now,
think we
but
should get
does
for a
it
picnic?
politely,
Oh, definitely
closes that
some
little
apples and maybe some
interaction
oranges that
nice
look so
and
juicy.
neatly.
Good one to have in your pocket.
Okay, but
Fast forward. You are ready. You've put all your items on the belt thingy.
conveyor belt, yeah.
Right. How do you signal to the cashier, okay, that's everything, you can start scanning now?
There's a simple, clear phrase for that too, which is
That's all, thank you.
short and sweet. That's all, thank you.
Exactly. Tells them you're finished. Adding items, signals completion. Very efficient.
Okay, so we've got the basic vocab, the polite ways to start and end, but the source material we looked at, the final example dialogue was super simple. Just bread and milk, please. Sure, $5.
Right. A bit too simple for reality, maybe?
Yeah, because the actual checkout usually involves a few more questions from the cashier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
After they scan everything. Oh, absolutely. It's not usually just bang, here's the total. There are intermediate steps. Let's walk through those.
Good idea. What's typically the first question after scanning?
Often it's about bags. You know, with environmental concerns, plastic bag charges,
Right. So they'll ask.
something like, do you need a bag? Or maybe, would you like a bag?
And the answer is just...
Simple yes or no. Yes, please. Or no, thank you. Maybe add, I have my own.
Okay, bag question handled. Then comes the money part.
Right. They'll state the total. Let's use that example. That's $5. But then they need to know how you'll pay.
Ah, the payment method question.
Exactly. The standard questions are usually cash or card, sometimes phrased more formally like, will you be paying with cash or credit?
So you just state your method. Card, please, or cash.
And if you say card, especially with chip and PIN machines common now,
There might be an instruction.
yes, the cashier might direct you, insert your card now, please, or maybe tap here. You need to listen for that action word.
That's a really practical point, often missed. Okay, insert your card. What if you're paying cash? Say the total is $5 and I give him a $10 bill.
Okay, good scenario. You hand over the 10. What do you need to listen for next?
No, them giving me my change.
Yes, but often they'll confirm the amount you gave them first. They might say, out of 10.
Out of 10, confirming the starting amount.
Exactly. And then when they hand back the difference, they'll specify it's the change. And here is your $5 change.
$5 change. Okay, so it's a quick sequence. Out of 10, $5 change.
Right. Hearing that word change is key. Otherwise, if you just heard $5, you might have a split second of confusion. Did I underpay?
Yeah, I can see that. So a real checkout is more involved. Bag question, payment method, maybe machine instructions, and clear confirmation of change.
That's a much more complete picture, isn't it? It connects all those little bits of functional language we've been talking
It
about.
really does. Okay, let's maybe pull this all together, consolidate what we've mapped out.
Good idea. Quick recap.
We started with finding things. Using that polite opener, excuse me, where is,
And understanding the location words. The broad section, the more specific next to. And that crucial supermarket word, aisle.
right. Then pricing. Not just asking how much is or how much are, but really listening for those units.
The quantifying units, that's the critical part. Per kilo, for 1 kilo, for 6. Understanding what the price applies to.
And then the checkout zone, mastering those 5 essential words.
Aisle, trolley cart, cashier, receipt, and discount.
And adding in that whole checkout flow we just discussed. Bags, payment type, instructions, change.
Getting the full realistic sequence down.
Exactly. And underpinning all of this, something we mentioned at the start, but it's worth repeating.
Politeness.
Politeness. It seems basic, but it threads through everything.
It really does. Starting with, excuse me, ending with thank you. Hearing you're welcome. Maybe getting a have a nice day.
Those small phrases just oil the wheels, don't they?
They elevate the whole thing from just a transaction to a pleasant human interaction, however brief.
Yeah. And learning these specific structures, these phrases, it gives you immediate power in a real world setting.
It does. You don't need like thousands of words. You need the right frameworks for these common situations.
Which leads us, I guess, to a final thought or maybe a challenge for you, the listener.
Yeah, let's make this practical beyond just listening to us talk. We want you to take these patterns we've talked about
The where is, the how much is structures.
and apply them immediately, like outside the store.
How do you mean? Like practice in other situations.
Exactly. Think about tomorrow morning, first thing you do. Maybe you're looking for your keys, or you're wondering how much coffee is left.
Okay.
We challenge you. Internally, in your head, apply the structure. Ask yourself, where are my keys? Or how much coffee is left?
I see. Using the grammatical pattern even when you're not talking to anyone.
Precisely. It's super low stakes practice, no pressure, but it reinforces the pattern. It makes it more automatic for when you do need it.
Like mental reps.
Mental reps, perfect analogy. Keep doing those internal drills until your next actual supermarket visit.
So you're building the fluency muscle even when you're just making breakfast.
You got it. Use the structures, build the confidence bit by bit, and hopefully enjoy the feeling of knowing exactly what to say next time you need those apples.
Great advice. Happy deep diving, everyone.